Hello, my name is Oliver, attorney and owner of Suzowski Law. In this video, I'm going to go over what is a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a liquidation of assets and a discharge of debts. When a person files a Chapter 7, all their assets become a part of a bankruptcy estate, and these assets could potentially be sold to pay their debts. However, only non-exempt and non-encumbered assets will be sold to pay creditors. So what is a non-exempt or a exempt and an encumbered asset? Well, first, an exempt asset is one that is covered by either state or federal exemption law. The policy behind a Chapter 7 bankruptcy is to give the unfortunate but honest debtor a fresh start. So this means that they have to have at least enough property to get that fresh start. They have to have clothes on their back, a vehicle to drive, house, and a little bit of money in their bank account. So in Tennessee, for example, a number of assets can be exempt through Tennessee exemption law. The main ones include a $10,000 personal property exemption for an individual or a $20,000 personal property exemption for a joint married couple. And this personal property exemption allows for exempting goods, household goods, appliances, stuff, cash in their bank account, and equity in their vehicles. There's also an unlimited exemption to protect clothing and the family Bible. There's an unlimited exemption to protect long-term investments and 401k accounts, IRAs, and similar non-taxable accounts. There's also a homestead exemption that allows for the exemption of up to $25,000 for an individual and up to $50,000 for a joint married couple to protect equity in their house. So those are the exemptions and the exempt assets. An encumbered asset is one with a lien against it. An asset encumbered would be considered maybe a mortgage, a house with a mortgage on it, or a car with a loan against it. These encumbered assets can be kept through the Chapter 7 bankruptcy by filing a reaffirmation agreement and staying current on the payments. Almost all Chapter 7 bankruptcies filed are considered no-asset Chapter 7 cases. What this means is that all of the assets are either exempt by exemption law or encumbered by a mortgage or a car loan. The Chapter 7 would just be a straight discharge of the debts. Once you file your Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you're under the protection of the bankruptcy court. There is a court-ordered automatic stay in place, and this prevents your creditors from any types of collection efforts. If they attempt to call, file a lawsuit, garnish wages, or foreclose on property, they can be heavily punished. I do have another video on the automatic stay if you want to go over that in a little bit more detail. Roughly 90 to 120 days after your bankruptcy is filed and your duties are fulfilled, the process is over and your debts are discharged. You can begin your fresh start at that point. I have another video that details how to go and file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy either on your own, pro se, or with an attorney. If you think that you need assistance on a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that includes whether you qualify to file a Chapter 7 and whether it's in your best interest, let me know. You can either call or email me. My information is available at my website, Suzowskilaw.com.